What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is going to be your review for Life After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 48. So, okay, we're going to start off with Michael, Megan, Sarah, and I guess we just need to go on and add Maria to this whole equation. Look, y'all, first of all, Michael, until you learn how to say the word strategic, I just can't take you seriously, bruh. Y'all told me in the comments, y'all did. Y'all told me in them comments that Sarah ain't going nowhere. That as soon as Michael give her the wink, wink, nod, nod, she gonna be back in his face. And yes, exactly what she did. They were in therapy, and they got the whole situation of custody straightened out. He understood what the situation was. His thing was he still ain't getting no paperwork. And y'all told me in them comments that Sarah probably ain't never mailed no papers. She probably filed the papers, but didn't mail the papers or gave the court the wrong address. And Michael might not have actually gotten those papers. I don't know. I think Michael got them damn papers. I think Michael just don't believe shit stink and decide he gonna do what he want to do. But that's just my 2 cents. Now, then they get to talking about the divorce, and Michael was like, well, I'm waiting on her, and she was like, you wanted the divorce, you do it. He was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna do it then. I'm gonna do it. So then they go out, they finish up the session, they outside talking, and they come to a conclusion that they're going to try to really do this co-parenting thing. Michael is talking about, no matter what goes on between me and Sarah, we just always we still connected. I know she want to be back with me. I know that if I gave her the opportunity to come back, she'd be back. But, there's something about her that I'm still connected to and I still have feelings for. And I was like, here we go with this bullshit. So then he says, can I come see the kids tonight? And she was like, and do what with them? And he was like, I just want to see my kids. She was like, at my house? He was like, yeah, okay. She was like, alone? Okay. So he comes over that night, and he's playing with the kids, and the daughter says that she wants him to spend the night. I said, here we go. Here we go. Michael was like, you want me to spend the night? Oh, okay. Oh, all right, then. You want to wake up with me? And he in his confessional, it's been a long time since I woke up to my babies. I think Maria will understand. She's cool with it. She understands that I just want to spend time with my kids, blah, blah, blah. Then why you lie to her? Why you get on the phone, call Maria up, lie to Maria and say, Sarah going out on a date. She said I could stay and watch the kids while she out on her date. And I'll be home in a couple of hours. No, you not. You done already said you gonna spend the night. See, that's the thing, Michael. You're lying. If it was really as innocent as you tried to make it out to be, but let me be clear. It don't matter. Maria wasn't going for that bullshit. That's why you lied to her. Let's be clear. Maria wasn't going for that spending the night. She was cool with you going over there to be with your kids, but she wasn't with the whole, we gonna spend the night thing. I know it, you know it, we know it, and that's why you lied. So, then he puts the baby to sleep. Did y'all see when he leaned in to kiss that baby and that baby wiped that kiss off like, ooh. See, she don't know you like that, bruh. She ain't used to you like that, bruh. She don't know you like that. Then, put the kids to sleep. Now is your time to leave. That baby sleep. Just come back in the morning. Just come back. Say, look, what time does she usually wake up in the morning? She's usually up by 6? Okay. I'm going to be back over here at 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll have breakfast together. She ain't going to know. She's not going to know that you didn't spend the night because you're not in the bed with her, but you want to spend the night. So it ends up with it being Sarah talking about something. You want a drink? I'm about to make me a drink. He like, yeah. And then here she go. He's still my husband, so Sarah, you deserve everything you get, bruh. Everything you get. Now we have Lamar and Andrea. Let me tell you something. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of her. She's a simple ass, and he need to go on back to LA and find him a woman because she's simple as hell. Now, I understand her being upset about the condoms, but all the theatrics, throwing the phone and like I said, she assaulted him. I don't care what nobody say. They can switch it up the way they want to switch it up. They can try to, like she said later on, I didn't assault you. Yes, you did. You put your hands on him. You hit him. You pushed him. You kicked him. If he he had done that to you, he'd be in handcuffs right now. And I have a problem with that. If he had done that to her, he'd be in handcuffs right now. But he calls his brother to because he said, my brother's been using my code. Those not my condoms. He was like, I was in jail. Here you go. I was locked up for 10 years and never got caught with no contraband. Why would I get caught now? I said, he kind of got a point. He was like, why in the world would I come up here with condoms in my pocket? He said, I didn't know they was in there. So he gonna call the brother on speakerphone. The brother gonna say, oh man, my bad, bro, my bad. She ain't listening. She walking all around the house trying to get away from him so she don't have to hear the conversation. So then she finally listens to him. She laying in bed, all under the bed, being all dramatic and stuff. So she finally listens to what the brother has to say. Now she talking about something. Now I feel stupid. Now I just feel stupid. I mean, I want to believe him, but I don't know if I can believe him. I mean, I want to believe that those aren't his condoms, but then there's a part of me that doesn't believe that those are his condoms. So then he gonna say, so look, man, do you want me to get on the plane or what? I don't know. Lamar, if you don't get on that plane and do not look back, don't turn around. Don't turn around. Get on that plane and don't look back, or you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Then we have, what's my girl name? Oh, Lord. Is it Angie? Angela and, is it John? I'm just going to make up names. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Is it Angie and John? I think it's Angie and somebody. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He was really sweet in this episode. He built like a little fake gazebo, and he put up lights and everything, and he was cooking dinner on the grill, and when she got home from work, he met her at the car, and he blindfolded her and walked her in. Did y'all see when he lit that damn cigarette for her, though? Like, he met her at the car with a lit cigarette. I said, you better know your woman. You better know your woman and know that she can't walk 5 steps without a cigarette in her damn hand. She blindfolded, still walking around with a cigarette in her hand. I said, is it that bad, bruh, that you can't go 5 minutes? You can't let this man wine and dine you without putting a cigarette in your mouth? Anyway, he picked out a dress for her to wear and everything. And it really was sweet. Like, it really was a sweet moment. Now, again, I still think, he said, hopefully this will help me get back some of my freedom. So you're doing this to get all punishment. But I do think he cares about her. I'm not sure if he can ever really be what she wants him to be as far as being, dedicated, faithful kind of thing. You know, the stuff that most people just want. I don't know if he can do that, y'all. I'm not convinced about it. But they did. They had a really sweet evening. And then she asked him about, I think he asked her about still wanting to get married, and he was like, I want to get married as soon as possible. And he was like, do you still want your beach wedding? And she was like, yes. Did y'all see that thick ass steak? That was a thick ass piece of steak. I ain't mad at you, bro. That was a nice piece of steak he pulled off that grill. But he did good. Was his name Clint? I don't know his name. No, Clint's the other crazy people. But he did good, y'all. He did. He really did good. And then later on, I can't remember if this was next week's previews or if this was this episode. I think this was the previews for next week, where they actually start talking about the wedding, and he has some real distinct ideas about the wedding. But he did good this episode. And I mean, hopefully he can remain faithful. Shoot, that's all I can do with that. That's all I can do with them. Now, what's the chick with the lips? Clint. Shit. Okay, no, it's Clint and Tracy. I'll get back to them. Clint and Tracy. Tracy is still gone. Okay. She's still gone, calling him, talking about going to rehab, and she don't want to go to rehab, and if he loved her, and this, that, and the other. Then she said something about them getting high together. Then she said something about the drugs being there in the house, and that she needed him to bring the drugs to her. Come to find out, all this time she been gone, she done had drugs in the damn house. Now, my question is, how long had those drugs been in there? Because she got out of jail, and we thought they had been holed up in the house all this time, doing whatever they was doing. Look, Clint looked like he's strung out. Tracy strung out. Both of them are self-destructive together. Look, Clint, look, Tracy going to jail. Tracy is going to jail. He find the drugs in the house. He gonna flush the drugs. Then he gonna call his mama, talking about, Mama, I can't do this. Mama, I can't do this. She was like, I mean, we tried to tell you. She said, well, what is, what happiness has she ever bought you? What happiness has she ever bought you? He gonna say, well, I mean, it wasn't always like this. His mama said, okay, before you met her, maybe? He said, well, yeah, once I met her, the drugs got bad. Child, look, Clint, I'm going to tell you to do the same thing I just told Lamar to do. You need to go to rehab your damn self, because you're not going to tell me you're not getting high. I don't believe you're not getting high. So you need to go to rehab too, and leave Tracy crazy, high, drunk ass the hell alone. Now, okay, yeah. So leave her the hell alone, child. These people getting on my nerves this week. This episode, they was getting on my nerves. Now, Marcelino and what's my girl name? I used to have my names written in front of me, and then I thought I knew these people's name, and I realized that I don't know these people's name. But Marcelino and his wife. Now we left Brittany. So yeah, Brittany. Now Marcelino gone. She realizes that Marcelino lied to her because her cousin calls her and lets her know that that Marcelino is not with her, not with him playing poker. And so now she's calling him, blowing up his phone. He ain't answering the phone. Yeah, Marcelino was not cheating on her. Marcelino is with a poker coach trying to get better because he said he'd been losing money. He hasn't been doing that well with the poker. It's affecting his finances. And so he went to the lady to coach him so that he could do better and get better. And she was like, well, does your wife know you here? Because he was like, well, I'm not lying to her. I mean, I told her I was going to play poker. You playing games with semantics. You done already got caught in your lie. She going to be mad as hell when you get home, and that's going to be a whole nother situation. But yeah, that's that, child. You got a lot with that. Cheryl and they still broken up. She done went back to Michigan. We see her with her family, and her family is like, we're glad you're here. We're glad you let him go. You know, it is what it is. She's like, I'm happy to be here. You know, I'm still looking for love. Josh, that's him. I'm still looking for love, but, you know, it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. Then we see Josh. He's home. He's working. He said he done messed around and got a promotion. Things are good. And that he really did love Cheryl, but things just didn't work out. That, you know, he was happy to feel free. He was feeling confined. He was feeling like, you know, that he was stifled, and now he just feels free. Hopefully he can get himself his own place in the next couple of months so he can get out of his mama house and get that ankle bracelet off, because he can't get the ankle bracelet off until he's established his own, you know, address and everything like that. So okay, let's not return. Let's not go back. Both of y'all. Stay with the hell. Y'all stay with the hell y'all are. Y'all don't go back. Don't revert. I think that's it. I got one more. The lip lady. Hold on. The lip lady. Shoot. What's the lip lady? Hold on. Let me get I'm gonna get the name. Lacy, Shane, and John, child. I don't know why I couldn't remember Lacy's name. But Lacy done met up with her dad and told her dad that Shane cheated on her, and that she back up with John, and that she wants to be with John, and she does, you know, that she don't want to be married to Shane anymore, and she wants to get back with Sean. And she was like, and her dad was like, I kind of like Shane. He's young. He got a lot going on, but I know I don't like John. John's a piece of shit. That's a quote. John's a piece of shit. But when he found out that Shane had cheated on her, of course, he wasn't happy to hear that. That did not make him happy to find out that Shane had cheated. But his thing was, don't go back to John, because, you know, John ain't shit either. Like, try to figure out and make this work. So then we see where him and Shane are putting together a trampoline. And her dad told her point blank, I'm going to tell Shane. Like, you know, don't go back to him. Don't dog Shane out. And he told her, he like, well, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go tell Shane. But he couldn't bring himself to tell Shane, but he did sort of warn him. He said, look, You know, and Shane told him, he said, I made a mistake. I was drunk. It was a one night stand. I feel bad. He said, you know, but I love her. I want to be with her. You know, I'm sorry I made the mistake. And Dad told him, Dad said, well, look, I hear what you're telling me, but I know my daughter. She's hurt, and she's going to lash out. So that was his way of telling him without telling him. Mind you, Lacy is upstairs in the bedroom calling Chris, talking about some take your shirt off. I'll miss you. I said, look. So she going to end up going back to that man. I don't know what's going to happen with Shane, but child. So anyway, that's what you got. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.